music class before that was all going, oh!
You decided to make music when you were 13.
Yeah.
What happened at that moment? What made you decide that?
A Ludwig drum kit made me decide it. I was like, all of a sudden I was sitting behind a drum kit. I never did that before. It's actually, I started 7th grade, and music class before that was all just ta-ta-ta with sticks and going, oh! And all of a sudden I was behind a drum kit. I was like, what the f, you know? It was crazy. So all of a sudden I was like, okay, this is what I'm going to do for the rest of my life. I'm going to play music, and there's a piano, and there's an electric guitar, and there's a bass, you know.
Yeah, so, did it all happen so fast, right?
It did in my mind, you know. And in the school I was in, they actually borrowed me the key to the school and to the music room. So after hours, I could go there during nights and play with my friends and rehearse with the band we had. So that was a really good thing. I don't think that would happen today. It feels like I'm 45, 65 saying that, but 15 years ago, I don't think they hand out keys to 13-year-old students anymore.
That was in Sodra Sandby?
Oh, that's right, Sodra Sandby. Nice. You've done your homework.
Yeah, I know. And what is that? Was it? What kind of town was that then?
It's a small village, so that's probably one part of what made that happen. It's just a small village with like 5,000 inhabitants, and outside a student town called Lund in Sweden, which is like one of the biggest student cities, which is good because that involves like a lot of culture and a lot of music. And so when you grew up and you were able to go from this little village into this a little bigger city with all the music and everything, so that was a perfect way to grow up.
So that's kind of where the music was in that.
It was, and also in the little village where I lived, you know, every 2 weeks, they arranged like concerts for the local bands, like with a big stage and like the big PA, and you know, it sounded good. We got monitors, and it's like wow. So from very early age, I was able to, you know, play in front of people and play on a stage, which was a really good thing.
So there were more bands than just like there were a lot of bands.
There were a lot of bands, you know, for a village with 5,000 people in it. It was crazy, you know. Just in my range of age, I think there was like 20 bands or something when I was between, you know, and high school, like. So it was crazy.
And you decided that when you started playing music, but you also listened to music a lot, I suppose.
I did. I still do. Well, I did more then. You know, when you're a teenager, music is everything. It was the religion. It was God. It was everything. You know, and I think I missed that a little bit. To be able to listen to music in that like spiritual way. You know, it was everything to me, and I don't really have that anymore. But my luck is that I have that feeling when I make music instead.
But because it was with your brother, right?
Yeah.
I read it about listening to the Depeche Mode.
Yeah.
Is that also was that the first something that really touched you?
I don't think it was the first band or music that touched me. I think that was, as many other people, the Beatles. With my parents just played the Beatles when I was a kid, and ELO, like Jeff Lynne, and a lot of music like Led Zeppelin, Deep Purple, stuff like that. That really, you know, Stevie Wonder. When I was a really small kid. But yeah, Depeche Mode was something that when I was a little older, could somehow relate to. Their melodies just hit me straight away, and I just loved it. And at the same time, I loved Kiss. So I was like a hard rock kind of guy, and Led Zeppelin too. But also the synth, like the whole thing with electronic music appealed to me somehow.